Hey guys, how are we doing today? And today we'll be watching Halloween 2018. Halloween Ends is just around the corner. I am very excited to see how Gordon Green finds a way to end these new series of Halloween films, and I guarantee it won't be the last one, but it probably will be for a couple of years at least. And it's going to be an event, man. I'm really excited. I really enjoyed Kills, and I haven't seen this one in particular in quite a while. And I did promise you guys, I think it was before Kills came out, that I'll be doing a review slash reaction to all the Halloween films because Halloween is my favorite fucking franchise of all time. I love it. I'm obsessed with it. It's fucking. I'm a bit too obsessed with it to be honest with you. It's kind of sad, but hey, embrace what you love, guys. Embrace what you love. But I haven't seen 2018 since before Kills came out. So it's going to be interesting to see. I can't speak. It's going to be interesting to see how this film holds up with Kills. Will I enjoy this more than Kills or vice versa? We shall see. But I did really enjoy Kills. Kills was just a great carnage in your face craziness that I really wanted. I wanted something like that, and there is some cringy moments. You probably know why I'm saying cringy, um, but you can tell the effort is there. The effort's in the right place. There was a time where we as Halloween fans were waiting a long time to get a new one. Rob Zombie took a massive piss on all of us, so we had to wait. But now we've got what we wanted, and that's Halloween Ends, and we got this new trilogy. But yeah, I'm excited to watch 2018, and this is the last one in this series of videos where I'm watching all the Halloween films. And yeah, if you guys are interested, you can watch the full length reaction to this on my Patreon, where you can watch full length reactions to all the movies and TV show episodes I watch on Patreon. And yeah, this is probably my third time watching this movie. I watched it once in the cinema. I watched it again, and I watched it again before Kills, and then here we go. Here we fucking go. So without further ado, that's my fucking do us, boys and girls. 3, 2, 1, go. That's the dude from Kills.
You feel the mask. Say something!
I forgot how intense that sequence was, you know. And you got the music. The music came in the right time. I love it.
So is he real?
Who?
The boogeyman.
You don't believe in the boogeyman?
I believe in Michael Myers, a deranged serial killer, but the boogeyman.
He's not a believer.
Let's talk about when the state came to take your daughter away. They said you're an unfit mother. How long until you regain custody?
I didn't. But you already knew that.
That was a scumbag
Laurie,
move,
what's
right?
wrong? That was it. Oh, mother! I got peanut butter on my penis.
Ew, Dad. I understand.
Was his zip open?
Wasn't it her brother who, like, cold-blooded mutilated all those teenagers?
No. That's just a bit that some people made up to make him feel better, I think. I mean, that is scary to have a bunch of your friends get...
Because, all things considered, there's a lot worse stuff that's happening today, and, like, I mean, what, a couple people getting killed by one guy with a knife is not that big of a deal.
No bliss. His message is totally helpful.
That still makes me laugh. Can you imagine you seeing your grandma looking at you through the window like that as you're in class? That'd be a bit creepy.
The boogeyman? I mean, it took priority over your family. It cost you your family.
If the way I raised your mother, but that she's prepared for the horrors of this world, then I can live with that.
Say goodbye to Michael and get over it.
Blown away. She was in the right. Look what happens in this film. What she's preparing her children for, or a child for, ultimately paid off, I guess. Fucking hell. It's funny watching the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre though, because they just copy this. It's hysterical. They even looks like her as well.
My suggestion is termination. There's nothing to be gained.
I like this new piece of music.
Evil alive.
Don't worry, Michael. I'll be by your side.
I forgot how stupid this shit is now. He has a nice mustache though, I'll give him that.
No. Okay, so just Bonnie and Clyde. That's it. Bonnie and Clyde.
Bonnie and Clyde with a twist. Classic.
Yeah.
The dad is such a fucking idiot.
So bad.
I do like, it's a different approach to what we got in H2O, so I appreciate that, it's fresh. I would have kept driving, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Run!
Dad! Daddy!
Don't shoot!
Can you imagine if you shot him in the head by accident? That would have changed the movie so much. Oh, that was rough, man. Does he... The first time he killed a kid? Oh, Jesus.
Philanthropist, a beatnik poet. They got muddy water.
I found out, I think she's one of the victims in Kills as well.
3 more stabs into her sternum, penetrating her heart.
He's right there.
Oh, it's Michael Myers. Babysitter murders, 1978. 40 years to this day.
How convenient.
Loose with a what are we gonna do? Cancel Halloween?
What a dumbass. I'm glad he takes his job so seriously. Oh, fuck, that's gnarly, man. Reminds me of Halloween 4. I must imagine what I would do in this situation.
Michael.
He's still alive, man. Oh. Shit. I like the slow version of the music. There it is. That sequence is still brutal to watch, man. I used to think that guy was still alive after that. Maybe he'll survive. I'm actually low-key gutted they died this early, these podcasters. See, you don't see his dead body. Hey, we don't know for sure he's dead. This podcaster.
Match. You know I was there that night. We have one order of business. That's to hunt this thing down.
See, that scene has more depth to it now because we know he stopped Loomis from killing Michael that night. So I like that now. Shit. Did he consider it?
You're not gonna believe that they were in my pocket the whole time.
Did Rebecca give you directions?
Yeah.
They're in Kills as well. I do like. I didn't notice that. They use certain characters. I like that. Reflection. I would say lucky doors next time, but there is no next time.
Are you talking about smoking weed? Don't lie to me. That's against the rules. I'm telling my mom.
You used to be my favorite, but now you're like my 10th favorite boy that I nanny.
And I babysit some fucking loser kids.
I wouldn't be up clipping my nasty ass toenails. You used to be cool. We used to be friends. But...
By the way, you're actually my favorite kid I babysit for.
I like you too.
The kid's got some swag.
Vicky?
Get out now! Gotcha.
You fucking kidding me?
You're safe. Nothing's in here.
You fucking kidding me?
Fuck this.
Yeah. I respect that. Yeah, throwback to Bob, isn't it? Fuck. The man tried though.
Wait 1 minute. You sit still.
Well, I was sitting still anyway. What do you mean?
He's an asset.
He's not an asset. He's a liability.
No, he's going.
You want me to take this injured civilian to go look for a psychopathic serial killer?
This sheriff is so stupid, man.
Printed on his very being. I want to know what he's feeling. I want to know what pleasure he gets out of it.
At the cost of all these innocent people.
You deserve better, right?
What the fuck?
I thought you were sending me signals.
Definitely no signals.
I'm so sorry, please. Dancing on me. Their beautiful bodies got me all chubbed out, Allison. They were feeding me guacamole in all these sexy ways.
Guacamole.
Not my...
That's nasty. Kind of feel sorry for the guy. Poor guy. Definitely wasn't me in high school. Wasn't me at all.
What's up?
Dude, run. Dude, run.
Put them out! Ow! Oh my god!
I like the retro 80s like little synth music. I don't know where it is, but it sounds cool. Oh. Oh, fucking Hot Fuzz. When it goes through his chin. Oh my god. Oh, that music's so dope. I wish the chase scene was a bit longer with that music. Oh yeah. Full speed, baby.
Hit him! Look out! Let go! Step over.
Oh my god. The mask is a bit too big for him.
Michael, say something.
Kind of similar kill I had in Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. I think that one was more brutal though. But that guy's head just exploded. All these mannequins are creeping me out, man. Imagine trying to sleep and you got all that shit around.
Hey, any word on Allison?
Oh, fucking hell. That is nasty. Bet his hands stink. I wouldn't have used that gun though. I would have used like a Mac 10, like a automatic. You know what I mean? Just spray the bastard. Oh, I like that. Smart. Ah, there's blood all over the mannequins. Hit him in the balls! Oh. Hold her own though for a sec. Well, that's a good shot, I like that shot. It's like a reverse of what happened in the first movie, I like it.
I can't do it! Gotcha.
Happy Halloween, Michael.
Come on, come on!
Ah. The man is so determined.
Okay, it's not a cage, baby. It's a trap.
He looks so angry. Nowhere to be seen. And that was Halloween 2018. And I'll be honest, the ending, I feel like it kind of ends a bit too early. Like it's a bit rushed, in my opinion. But I do like where it's at in this house that she's been preparing for a long time. This trap house, in a sense. And I do love though when it's on fire and he's just staring at him like, bitch, you ain't gonna kill me. You ain't killing me. You're not gonna kill me this easy. And yeah, watching this, now knowing what happens in Kills, certain things make it even better, like the whole thing with Will Pann's character. About he feels responsible for what's happening tonight in a sense, because he didn't let Loomis kill him back in '78. So I like that whole aspect there. I'll be honest with the sorting thing is still, I forgot how stupid it was. I really did. It kind of ruins the momentum of the film because everything else I was loving, and then it was just back down. I'm like, dude, why did you have to do that? But I get why they were doing it though, because they didn't want another carbon copy of Loomis, and they don't want to have the same safe sequel. But this, when they tried to go different, it just didn't work. I feel like it was a bit comical, and he puts the mask on, and then he wants to know what he says, he wants him to speak, and then in the process he gets stamped on and his head explodes. So yeah, I didn't really understand what they were trying to do, other than trying to be different with the story and connect him and Laurie for this final battle at the end. But like I said though, the ending does feel weird. And I think I know why, because originally they had a different ending, but the audience, the screen, before the film comes out, the screening, the privileged viewers, as I would like to say, didn't like the ending that much. It wasn't well received, so they changed it. Because you remember in the trailer, there was some different shots that we didn't see in the end, in this final version. So I think it's like Laurie and Michael find outside the house, so we didn't really see that. I wonder how that ending went. Did it end with those two dying or something like that? Maybe, you never know. But they always had the plan of making those sequels back to back, didn't they? So I have no idea, but you can tell the ending was changed last minute. But everything else, I enjoy it. It really is a good welcome back after the shit we got at Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. You know, it's a good comeback story. It's like when a fire comes back after a couple of losses, comes back with a good, solid win. Is there certain things I would change? Absolutely. But all in all, I enjoy it. There's several moments here where it's intense and it gives me goosebumps. And the scene in particular is the bathroom. It's a nice callback in the sense to H2O, and then bashes the dude's head against the fucking door, chucks his teeth. And I'm like, oh, duh. It was nasty. And there was a good long stretch there where it was quiet and intense, and he's just outside the stall as she's in there. And it's pretty brutal, man, how he kills the podcasters and takes the mask. And there was the opening as well, is a good intense little sequence as well, where he's showing the mask and he's telling him to say something. He's just standing there and everyone else is losing their mind. And that's the other thing too, there's several characters we see here, we see a little bit, that are a lot more important in kills, which I do like that continuity. And it's why I like the first two so much, the original film and the sequel, is because they feel so close together, because it takes place the same night. And this and Kills have that same positive element. They're both very close to each other, and it takes place the same night. The soundtrack in this movie is phenomenal, one of the best in the series by far. You know, John Carpenter, Cody Carpenter, and Daniel Davis, something like that. I'm sorry about that. But those three did one hell of a job bringing back that classic score and also reinventing it with a nice little twist, and also some new piece of music that I feel like nearly holds up with the original score. The Chase Allison one, the chase scene, the music there is phenomenal. And it gave me Carpenter vibes, because he's known for that kind of music in his movies, and the little synth in the background during the certain parts of the film. It also is a nice add to the film. When it comes to the main characters as well, the three ladies and their relationship with each other, and the generation thing as well, it was well developed. It didn't feel there was some depth to it. You can tell there's been years of struggle, a lot of arguments, I'm sure there's been a lot of awkward Christmas get-togethers and things like that, if you get me, and you can just tell by their performances with each other they were comfortable as well, and they had good chemistry. And I forgot the actress who plays Karen, but she was in the remake of Carrie, and she was in other films too. I forgot her name, but she does a good job in this movie. There were certain parts though where I do feel like I would have made a different choice in the line deliveries, but I'm not a fucking professional actor, so I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But when she's recounting what her childhood was like, and she's like, "I'm sorry you had to see that," I'm like, okay, I don't really believe you. And there was one funny line though that she has, is like, "The world is a lovely place, it's full of love." I'm like, bro, you're 40 and you actually think that? What the fuck's wrong with you? And she's wearing this Christmas sweater. I'm like, dude. She's that typical character. And what they do with her in Kills, I guess it makes sense what happens. And it's going to be interesting to see in Ends as well how Laurie's going to react to that, because she dies at the end of Kills, so spoiler alert. I do like Allison as well. She's not really a focal point in these two films. Maybe she will be in the third one, but in this one it's primarily about Laurie and her mental struggle with dealing with what happened in the past, and her method of dealing with it. Even though she hasn't really dealt with it, it's still prevalent, this problem 40 years later. And speaking of, it's 40 years later, it's nearly Halloween, and they decide to transfer him then? Come on. They do this way too many times in this franchise, and of course he escapes, obviously thanks to the help of Sartain. And yeah, there's certain things you can nitpick of this film, of course you can. You can do that with every film in this franchise, but I had a good time watching it, I really did. Thank God Will Pan came back in the sequel, because that would have been a shit way for him to go out. It really would have been. And I'll say this as well, the comedy in this isn't as overpowering as I once thought it was. Looking back on it now, because obviously McBride, who was mainly a comedic writer and actor and all that stuff, and Gordon Green, I think he's done some serious films too. I think he did that Joe film with Nicolas Cage. But there is several comedic elements here that doesn't feel as overpowering as I thought. And there's one funny moment with that kid. I'm gonna smoke some weed. You fucking kidding me? You know, I do what I was saying. You know, I think he's in the second one. He's on TV, being interviewed. But yeah, I had a blast watching this. I'm looking forward to see how they conclude this new series of films with Ends, and you'll certainly see a review or reaction to, or whatever the hell, to that film when it comes out, because I love this franchise and I'm looking forward to see how that all ends and how it ends. And yeah, if you guys are interested, you can watch the full-length reaction to this on my Patreon, where you can watch full-length reactions to all the movies and TV show episodes I watch on Patreon. And I'll see you guys next time, and have a good day.